Rinsola, you mentioned yourself before now, women have always been in the forefront of activism, political engagement. They've always been there. So how did it change? How did everything change? And now we need a law for women to take part actively, ably being represented in politics.
Now, it's not enough to look at countries like Zambia and say, oh, they have equal representation, or look at countries like the Scandinavian countries and say, oh, women are very well represented. Or look at Rwanda and say women have the majority in their parliament. These countries were able to achieve this because they deliberate the correct underrepresentation.
Right.
So we can't just talk about equity and who have been able to attain it without being willing to take that will make sure that we also move closer to it. Now, with the time I've spent around politicians, I can assure you that when you say, oh, okay, we have 360 seats in the House of Reps, and we have 109 seats in the Senate. Let's create 111 seats for women. There is a very high probability that the average male politician will feel less threatened about his power being taken away if you say, let's create seats for women, as opposed to let us enact policies that will enable more women emerge as candidates for these 360 seats that an overwhelming majority of men currently occupy. The first thing that will come to their head, an alarm bell will go off. They're trying to get me out. They're trying to get me out. They're trying to get me out. So you get what I'm trying to say? So from a psychological perspective, the average politician is more likely to support affirmative action in terms of creating seats for marginalized groups, as opposed to thinking that he's going to be giving up his seats for women to be better represented.